MatPat, my arch nemesis, you did it again. But this time, it's my victory. For those of you who are unaware of my long-standing battle against the man with the mind, Matthew Game Theory Patrick, allow me to fill you in on a few details. We in fact have absolutely no beef with each other, unlike what the internet seems to think, but we probably will end up in beef with each other at some point because I do plan to eventually make this really big fat video, which I hope you could take well, but you probably won't, being that you are not the best at handling criticism in the past. In fact, one guy made a video saying that you probably watched and he said it in a joking manner, and this was your masterful response to that.
I've actually never looked at ever, like, outside of
yes, likely story. At least your wife believes you. Yeah. This will forever be one of my favorite clips on the entire internet. But with that all said and done, MatPat has the greatest business mind on YouTube. I say that as a compliment to his epicness, but I also say that as slightly a detriment to the persona he tries to build on his channel. His channel is quirky and kind of devised to look like it's all him, but in reality, it ain't all him. It's this masterfully crafted, massive corporation spanning over as many channels as he can, uploading optimal amounts with optimal amounts of minutes in each video, trying to slowly but surely cover every big fandom on YouTube. Games to the common denominator, making videos on all the popular games like millions of Five Nights at Freddy's and Fortnite videos, and there isn't even Fortnite content to make theories on, but you still found Fortnite content to make theories on, you legend. But being that it was lowered to the lowest possible common denominator with games, and you then wanted to branch into film, another very popular source of media, film theory was created, where you could talk about every single hot topic, whether it's anime, Western movies, and when there's nothing going on, you'll just tackle some of those timeless classics. Now, this isn't a video saying that all those theories don't hold water and your videos are bad and any of that. Obviously not! What? Other videos are for that, not this one. Let's make this huge distinction, okay? I like MatPat's videos. I find them enjoyable. I know that a lot of people find his humor kind of cringy, and it is, but I like it. It's an endearing cringe. And just to be clear, this video is not throwing any shade at MatPat at all. That is absolutely a lie and totally meant just to protect myself from the ravenous fan base that will come destroy me like every time I say anything negative to our Lord and Savior. So smash like on this video and subscribe to counter the legion of buffoons. It's so funny because even if I say no real beef with MatPat, people that are onlookers to my channel that don't really know me, they're gonna be like, bro, he's just saying that to try and survive on the current landscape. He just doesn't want to get into beef with MatPat because MatPat's bitter. Like, size matters. At least that's what she said. But all the people that actually know me know that I just thrive in the chaos of it all, and I genuinely don't care. If I wanted beef with MatPat, I'd have beef with MatPat. And if I didn't want beef with MatPat, honestly, I wouldn't even mind if he came swinging. I'm the kind of guy that loves this stuff. If he wants to make a fool of himself and react to me reacting to food theory and try and prove why his Tootsie Pop experiment is actually genius and 189 dumb high IQ, honestly, I welcome it. It's not gonna happen. He knows that video is pretty bad too. Anyway, I don't consider them buffoons because I'm a fan of MatPat. I've been stalking MatPat for quite a while now because I have this love-hate relationship with him. I meme on what he does that's memeable, and I give him credit where credit is due. On the credit side, this man got the bag. This man makes freaking crazy amounts of money with how he turned his theory channels into this massive YouTube enterprise, but still masks it as a personality channel. And being that he's already covered all the normies of the video game world, because anyone very into video games wouldn't enjoy most of his videos, and he's already covered the normies in the film theory world. It's time to move on to another topic. Another thing that even more people consume aside from video games and film. What is it that people consume more than video games and film, though? People consume food. Bam! The food theories. Everyone's heard of French fries. Everyone's heard of cake. Time to capitalize on another massive normie market before his blanket stretches even further still. This is the next step in the ultimate corporation of the theorists. And well, being that I always make fun of MatPat when I feel like he deserves to be made fun of, and I give him credit where credit is due, because as you see, MatPat and I, we're actually secretly close friends behind the scenes. We're the type of people that if we were in a prison together and he would drop the soap, well then, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably kick the soap and watch it go sliding across the floor so he could go crawling after it, and I'd watch him suffer. That's where I was going with that metaphor, okay? There was nothing else happening. Don't get it twisted. But being that I love memeing on everyone, with MatPat not being an exception to this, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. This isn't purely for normies and bad content. So therefore, I decided to give my raw, unfiltered, unfettered opinions. I went live on Twitch, which I've been trying to do relatively frequently lately. Link in the description to my Twitch, twitch.tv/NuxTaku. And I reacted to his food theories live. There's no way I could be making this stuff up. It's not like I spent countless hours planning and devising the ultimate ways to take down his different food-related shiz. Nope. I wanted to give my raw, unfiltered opinions and see if I can shred his theories as they're coming out of the printer. And well, originally I was thinking, I don't know if I could do this. I'm doing it live. I don't have my normal prep time and evil calculated maneuvers, but I wanted to try it. And I like tearing people new assholes when they deserve a second one or third one. So that's what I did, live. And oh boy, was that asshole torn. I went in deep, hard, raw, with no rubber, bro, in a not sexual way. And goddamn, did I have one of the most fun live streams of all time. Again, link to my Twitch in the description. I try to do that more often. Feel free to go over there. And if you like this video, I will be happy to react on Twitch to more game theories and film theories and food theories, because most of them aren't even theories. God damn, you are going to love this video. Leave a like. Subscribe to combat the masses, because I want no beef with MatPat from this video. Maybe for a different one. Who could know what the future holds? But for this video, purely meme. We are memeing around here. It's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't have done this if I thought it wasn't. Get ready for some real good flexing as I tear food theories its first new asshole. Let's watch the channel intro first. Oh god, I forgot. No, I've made a horrible miscalculation. I only watch MatPat at 2 times speed. I'm gonna have to watch him at 1 time speed. This is so sad. This is so sad.
Ever wonder how psychology might be able to get you a bigger Chipotle burrito? Or the dark secret behind the history of cornflakes?
Dude, none of these are actually theories. Out of all the things he said, do you want to know how to get a bigger burrito? And he's gonna explain some crazy math shiz. That's not a theory. I don't know. The dark history behind cornflakes isn't a theory. It's just, you know, look it up on Wikipedia kind of thing. That's not a theory. It's a food story. That's what you should call it. The food stories. Hell yes. Now that's the clickbait YouTube needs. Food theory. First one, never order McDonald's medium fries. To venture a guess, he's gonna explain the math behind how many fries come in the medium fries, and then he'll explain why it's actually worth more to either buy a bigger one or to buy 2 small ones, and it's just gonna be math, not theory. Or maybe there's a theory that in every packet of McDonald's medium fries, there's also the fingers of the last person they fired, in which case that would be a theory.
The show where you come for the crispy golden nuggets of knowledge and stay for the extra bits at the bottom of the bag.
No, that's not why I'm here at all. You may have assumed that I'm here for knowledge and crispy bits, but I am in fact here to tear you a new butthole. I'm hoping the content sucks, even though I like your content generally speaking, but I love watching bad content on YouTube. Bad content that's trying to be good is some of my favorite content on YouTube, so I'm hoping you get to fill that void. Hell yes.
Maximize that dollar menu through my poor years as a college student.
You see, I actually am so smart with a dumb high IQ of 189 that I learned quantum physics from McDonald's child's meal. Don't mean to brag or anything.
Are we sure that we can trust that McDonald's supersized fry is really delivering us a supersized value?
Yo, watch the conclusion of this video being, in fact, yes, the large fries do come at a better price, or else people would just buy 2 small ones.
Guys, let's do some scientific experiments and fast food drive-through.
I don't know, man. Is it just me, or does it feel like this is padding for the video? Does anyone who wants to see the theory in how to save 4 cents on french fries want to see the whole adventure in buying french fries? Most people that want to see the best way to buy french fries have experienced buying french fries.
Prices vary between regions. We conducted the test in 3 different markets: Los Angeles, New York, and Raleigh, North Carolina.
Holy crap. That's good production value to get all the kids to be like, bruh, but I mean, at the end of the day, is any of this worth anything?
We put the bowl on top and then we tear it, so that way anything we add is just fry weight.
This will let us know in raw terms how much fry we're getting in each order of each side.
Did they just spend 2 minutes explaining how food scales work?
The McDonald's small fry,
I bet you the McDonald's small fries is, in fact, the worst bang for your buck, because that's the whole idea of making fries in bigger sizes. If you're making food in bigger sizes, it's in order to get you a better deal, or else you can just buy 2 of the smaller sizes. So if it turns out, get a load of this, if it turns out that the smaller bags are in fact worse for your buck than the bigger bags, then it's literally proving what the restaurants do correct.
literally. In our results, we found that none of the small sizes of fry was the most cost-effective.
Duh! Excuse me, can I please get a no duh? Can I please get some no shit Sherlock in the chat? Because obviously that's the case. Nani? Bruh, it's almost like the whole idea of making smaller fries the least cost-effective is exactly the point.
Got less total fry in the order. The medium had a miraculously efficient cost of 1.35.
Do they realize how much chance is actually in these videos, though? In these orders? Because at the end of the day, when you're ordering fries, they just fill the bag. They don't count how many fries go in each bag. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, bruh, it's chance. What you should have done if you really wanted a good blind study is you should have bought 100 servings of medium fries and then measured which of the 100 were in fact the cheapest.
Wendy's are relatively efficient at packing their fries, with Wendy's being particularly...
Because they're straight! Because they're straight! I have nothing against not straight people, that's not what I'm saying here. But straight fries fit in a freaking thing better than curly ones. Not only did I not learn anything new from this video, but I also don't see the theory.
Oh, and the other question I have is, if that subscribe button remains unclicked, consider remedying that right now. In case you didn't know, this is just...
consider it. Thanks, bro. So let me consider this for a second. It is unclicked. That is true. I am not subscribed to the food theorists. But then again, subscribing would mean I get your videos in my feed, which I don't want, because I don't want to watch your videos because they're not theories or helpful. So, after much consideration and deliberation, I'm gonna hold off on subscribing for now. But I do appreciate this, and I'll definitely leave a like on this video because I'm gonna take the like back off this video. It was gonna be a token of goodwill, but people aren't gonna view it that way anyway, so I'm not gonna leave it like. We're gonna watch another one. Another one.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, what?
This right there is copyrighted material. Can someone copy strike MatPat, please? Can we copy strike this guy?
A 3. Theory. Wait, did you say 3 or theory? Theory. You know, like the name of the show. That isn't an answer to my question. Neither was 3. I just bit the darn thing. Matt.
Goddamn, I'm dying. The reason why I was silent for that is because I was laughing too hard. It's not in fact because it was terrible and a disaster. It was in fact because I was having such raucous laughter. I couldn't view this through any other way.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory, the show that scientifically satisfies your sweet tooth with the sweet, sweet truth. You know, as I've grown old...
If it's factually true, then it's not a theory. Does this man really make 3 theory channels and still not know what the word theory means?
I mean, why do you think Cadbury's has been running the exact same Easter TV spot for decades? It's because old candy commercials can't be improved upon. That's why. But the most...
Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, I see how this is tying, I don't see how this is tying in, I'm lying. I have no idea what this has to do with anything.
Full-length commercial, he also asks a cow and a fox.
Bro, not only does he ask a turtle and an owl, but he also asks a cow and a fox! This changes everything.
Have specific ideas about what other animals would know the answer to this question.
Can we get porn theory? I want to get the porn theorists. That would be fire. I would watch it. And being that MatPat is an absolute genius at marketing, I think he could do it. I honestly think that this would be a way better idea than how many licks does it really take? It's not a theory. It's not a theory. It's not even a theory. But see, the porn theorists, there could be so many theories, you know? I'm not gonna list them off right now, but that would be brilliant.
Why? And this one can't be stressed enough. Why isn't the kid wearing any pants? Perhaps it's better.
This is theory all along! You see, I lulled you into a false sense of security. You may have thought that we are in fact talking about Tootsie Pops, but we are talking about some other kind of pop.
That some things are left unanswered, but not the core question fundamental to this commercial.
So he went on a whole rant about TV commercials to say that the TV commercial about the Tootsie Pop is good because it asked how many licks it takes, and the theory is how many licks it takes.
I don't just want to know how many licks it takes, I want to know how I can get to that Tootsie Roll center with the fewest number of licks possible. Oh, sure.
Well, you see, if you blowtorch the Tootsie Roll first, it in fact is so much easier to lick it through.
Others have tackled this timeless question, from scientists to fellow YouTubers, but none of them were focused on optimization.
Oh, you see all these other YouTubers, those fools! They merely attempted to do it, but how could they? No, you see, this channel here is all about optimization. Like, not wasting 15 minutes of your life on something that could be Googled in 10 seconds, right? This is all about optimizing stuff.
1. Get licking. It's not enough just to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. We also want to know why we get to the center, especially if that info is going to help us.
Why do we get to the center? Well, when you consume something, starting from the side and slowly make your way closer. That's how it works. That's how eating works. That's how any form of consumption works. I would have in fact preferred a GIF of my boy Kakyoin doing his for 14 minutes and 29 seconds than this colossal brain theory.
How exactly do we optimize for saliva? Well, let's dig into what exactly goes on when sugar... In other words, if you submerge a Tootsie Pop in water, it'll eventually dissolve down to the Tootsie Roll center, as long as there's enough water that it doesn't get oversaturated by the sugar. And you see, that's the key there. There must...
Oh yes, I was with you all along. Yes, amount of saliva.
Experiments. How's experiment number 1?
Paul and the Rev, 1 hour. Oh, 10 hour. Frick, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, not the... Yes.
Test whether saliva volume, heat, and pH can get us to this.
I'm not gonna lie, it's so much more bearable like this in the background.
Lastly, there's the matter of pH. Since our lemon juice glass dissolved more slowly than our control glass of room temperature water, we're just not gonna worry about pH.
He started off this whole thing with this big discussion about all the different variables, and one of his biggest variables right off the bat was pH, and he immediately discarded it as being fake.
Theorist team, heck, let's bring in the whole Theorist gang for this one. The more the merrier. Oh, we're like a little Brady Bunch here, man.
Yeah, they're a Brady Bunch with 1 employer and 7 employees. It's like the Brady Bunch. It's a nice family.
How many people made it to the center in under 270 licks? Good job.
What the hell? He just said how many got there in under 270 licks, and this didn't count? This is under 270. What the hell, man? This is so bad.
The reveal of how many licks it took me to reach the center, 117. That's right, YouTube. I'm MatPat with a lick total of 117, have hereby defeated Mr. Beast.
Do you have proof? No, really, do you have proof? I'm just curious. I'm not saying that I need it or whatever, but do you have proof, in fact, now that you're claiming this big throne of yours? Without having proof, I wouldn't believe you. You see, Mr. Beast videoed himself doing this entire thing. You come in here with no proof? You know what? Let me try it. Can we put a 24 hours later thing on screen right now, please? Oh, yeah, thank you. Very cool.
Tomorrow.
Wow, guys! I just did it in 69 licks! You see, I, in fact, was sitting in a sauna while I was doing it, and while sitting in my sauna, I licked the Tootsie Pop with a lot of stroke length, and it only took me 69 licks. Guys, can we get a huge, like, you know, the opposite of an F in the chat, please? Can we please get, like, subscribers and whatever, because I just did it in 69 licks? Yeah, I don't show my face, so that's why I didn't show the video on screen. But being that I have absolutely no proof of this, and I'm spitting facts with my sauna experience, thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you. Comments, chat, you're all so good to me. I did it in 69 licks, so this is a massive W on my part. Hell yes, I'm sure you all believe me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm MatPat, and this has been a theory of food.
I mean, except it hasn't been a theory at all. It's in fact been a trial and error system. Are you ready for the cutest thank you you'll ever hear?
Thank you.
Oh, kawaii. Oh. All right. Well, that was fun. We got to watch 2 of these bad boys. I'm not watching another one now. Maybe I'll watch another one later. because watching is fun. So maybe we will do this again another time. Yo, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh my god, did I have fun? Well, I kind of lost interest about halfway through the Tootsie Pop episode, which is why I had to call it there. But don't worry. I've rejuvenated myself since. I'm happy to react to more food theories, or game theories, or film theories, or any other content you really want. Live on Twitch, link to my Twitch in the description. We have one of the most powerful, badass communities on Twitch at this point, which is mind-boggling to me. My community does these self-raids where they just invade people's chats and spam them with the word Billy, and they just lose their minds. No one has any idea what Billy means. Here's an instance of that happening, and people just sent me the clip on Twitter. I had absolutely nothing to do with this at all. I don't even know who this guy is.
What are people saying Billy in the chat for? Now you guys are all just spamming the word Billy. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna ban everybody who writes Billy in the chat. Unless you guys explain to me right now what that means. Who is Nux? A Nux Taku meme? What does that mean? What does it mean? Tell me what it means, jeez! I'm literally banning the word Billy in my chat. Hold on. I'm adding a new banned word.
Oh, I love my Twitch community so much. Well, anyway, please leave a like to combat the theorist army. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you are a theorist and also like my content, because they are not mutually exclusive, okay? Baka! I have nothing against MatPat. I have nothing but respect for him for making content for the lowest common denominator, trying to capitalize on every possible corner of the market. Not from a place of passion, just to stretch out the videos in order to make crazy bank and make an entire video that didn't really need to exist about Tootsie Pops, because you could just Google the answer, and obviously, if you use heat on sugar, sugar melts, and the pH didn't even mean anything anyway, so 90% of the video was rendered null and void, and it was essentially a goddamn useless video that I can't believe I sat through. Thank God for JoJo references in the middle, or I would have probably lost my sanity. Not that I really had sanity, but if I had any sanity left, I would have probably lost it. Thank you all so much for being here for that fun excursion. Have yourselves a most wonderful evening, and I'll see you later. Stay weird, fam!